He counts the stars, one and all, knows how much sand is on the shore, sees every sparrow that falls. He made the mountains and the seas, he's in control of everything, of all creatures great and small. And he knows my name, every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry. And he knows my name when I'm overwhelmed by the pain. I can't see the light of day. I know I'll be just fine, 'cause he knows my name. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I can't tell you what's in store. I don't know a lot of things. I don't have all the answers to the questions of life, but I know in whom I have believed. And he knows my name, every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry. He knows my name when I'm overwhelmed by the pain, and I can't see the light of day. Oh, I know I'll be just fine, 'cause he knows my name. He knew who I was when he carried my cross. He knew what I would fail him, but he took the loss. And he knows my name, every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry. He knows my name when I'm overwhelmed by the pain. I can't see the light of day. I know I'll be just fine, 'cause he knows my name. Every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cried, he knows my name. That song's by the Rochester Sisters, and it's called He Knows My Name. And there's a story behind that, actually, of how I came across it. I actually didn't know this song. At the time, in 2019, I'd been living in Quebec, and I was going through a really dark season. I've been shunned by a lot of people. I had been turned away, given up on. I was alone. I was completely isolated in another province, which actually was like being in another country. I didn't speak French, and I was there because it was a place I could afford, my own place, you know, and it was a house. It was a dream come true, but I was so isolated, and I felt like I had no one. Like I absolutely had no one, and I was just hurt. I was crying out to God, and I was like, where are you, God? And then one day, as I was crying out to him and isolated, and he was showing me great and mighty things, Revelations to the 9s. He told me I was going to be exonerated, that sort of thing. As I was crying out to him, I heard in my spirit I was to look at this song that I just sang. He Knows My Name by the Rochesters. Now, I didn't know it was by the Rochesters. I was just told to look up He Knows My Name on YouTube. And I thought I was looking up the song that most people know, He Knows My Name, which is a song that, I don't know, it's not one that I ever actually took to. So here I am on YouTube. I'm searching this song up, and all these songs came up, and I said, okay, God, which video do you want me to listen to? Which one are you telling me to look for? And right at the very top was He Knows My Name by the Rochester Sisters. And that was the one I knew in my spirit I was to click on. So I clicked on this video thinking it was this other song. This video actually shared a testimony. A guy was sharing the testimony of how the song had affected somebody else and how the song had affected him. By the end of this testimony, I was in tears. I was encouraged. And I began to listen to the song, still hurting, still so deep and so isolated and so alone and having no one by my side to help me through, which I'm actually quite used to doing things on my own, just me and God. But I had no one. Here I was crying out to God. And he gave me this song. He gave me this song. And as I listened to it, I began, even more tears, I began to sob. This song has gotten me through a lot of mighty, mighty, mighty rough times. Because God knows my name. God knows my name. He knows me. He calls me by name. And it's a reminder to me that no matter what storm I'm in, no matter what I'm going through, I can have faith in Jesus Christ. I can have faith in God because he knows my name and he will never leave me nor forsake me. That is one thing I've always clung to and held to, knowing that he would never leave me nor forsake me, no matter how hard the road went, no matter how dark it was. God's always been with me. And he always will be. Today, it's even more of an encouragement as I fight to find my way. Here I am fighting to find my way back, fighting to have a flame again. Just me and God. God is helping me. He's brought me into an amazing supportive church that took me a while to find. He brought me to an amazing church in Ottawa, full of community. This one is not just filled with community, but I've got so much support. And right away, they're standing behind me. People that don't even know me, and they're standing behind me to help me. Why? Because that's who God is. He takes care of his people. He'll keep talking until somebody listens. If nobody else who knows you will listen, he will talk to the stranger that will listen. And I praise God because that's what he's doing in my life right now. I praise God he's going to show me his favor and his blessings in this storm. This song has gotten me through so much. God is so great and so mighty. He's provided my every need. There's been times when I've had not one morsel of food in the fridge, and somebody showed up at my door and knocked on the door and came in with boxes full of food. Boxes full. It got me through the whole month. There was a time I was driving my car. I was going somewhere the Lord had asked me to go. And in fact, even times when I was driving my car and I wasn't going where he asked me to go and I didn't really have the gas money. I didn't know how I was going to fill up my tank or how I was going to afford this trip. And yet, as I was driving and my gas tank was almost on empty, I watched as that needle went from empty right to full. Right from empty to full. I watched it happen right before my eyes. In awe, it was a miracle. I didn't need to stop at a gas station. I've watched when I didn't have any money left, not even in my bank account. There was no money in my wallet, and I was led to go check my wallet, and there was money in it. I've watched money appear in my bank account out of nowhere. That's how God works. I've watched God use his people to give me things that I need. He's never left me begging for bread. So why am I doubting him? Why is my soul so in despair? Why am I so discouraged when God has always been there? And he's never left me forsaken. He's never left me begging for bread. Nothing can pluck me out of his hands. Nothing can take me away from him. Nothing can take me away from the love of God. Nothing. If you're going through a rough time right now, a dark season in your life, a storm, I want you to remember something. God is for you, not against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up in judgment against you, you shall condemn. You might not be seeing an answer to prayer yet, but be rest assured it's there. Have faith. Trust God. He's going to provide your every need. Do you have an unpaid bill? Trust God to pay it. Right now, I have an unpaid bill. In fact, I have a couple unpaid debts. One of them is a car that's just been repossessed, and I'm going to have to pay for a car I no longer have. But I have to trust that in all these things, God is working out for my good because I love him. So this bill, this debt, will get paid in full. I have to trust that I will receive another car. I don't know how, I don't know when, but it's going to happen. And you know what? We need to trust when we're going through seasons of grief, seasons of trouble, seasons of strife and persecution. Jesus never promised us life would be easy when we came to him. In fact, he promised us it would get hard. He promised us we must pick up our crosses and follow him. He promised us persecution, trials, and tribulations. But there's one thing he did promise. He promised he'd never leave us forsaken. He would never leave us begging for bread. He promised he'd always provide our every need. Our every need is not just food. It's not just clothing. It's not just a place to live. Our every need includes emotional needs, mental needs, spiritual needs. It includes physical needs. It includes your financial needs. So if you're struggling today, right now in this very instant, I encourage you, I deeply, deeply encourage you to call out to Jesus. Grab hold of him. He is your rock. He is your anchor. Grab hold of your faith and do not let go. Do not let despair take you. Do not let depression take you. Do not let the enemy win. Even though no one goes with me, still I will follow. Is that our way of thinking? Even though none goes with me, still I will follow. My family doesn't follow Jesus, but I do. Today I'm declaring that though none go with me, still I will follow. God is my strength and refuge in time of trouble, in times of need. We need to let him be that. God bless you. If you need any prayer for anything, please shoot me a message or comment on the video. I would be only so honored to be able to lift you in prayer and come together with you in whatever you are facing today. I want to be there for you. I want you to know just how deeply loved you are. So be encouraged today. God bless you. You are so loved. God bless you. Bye.